maybe it just kept running them. There's a reason that I ended up by doing the thing where you pay monthly to see no ads on any of anyone's stream.
Yeah.
Because I got so fed up with them.
I wish you could decide whether or not to run ads yourself. I wish you could just disable them.
I agree.
Alright, and we're back.
Whoa.
From outer space.
And I'm
Yeah,
not
you clipped badly then.
I'm not encased in anything, so thank you for that.
We were busy. I did comment on the fact that I'd wasted my break when I realised there was 45 seconds left and I hadn't done anything to you.
So this train station was built by Black Sheep. Pretty much. Oh, good, and it's raining. That's great. Luckily, it doesn't interfere too much. Oh, I need to shut off my music. Hold on just a second.
Oh, you don't have a rain command?
There we go. I do not. I don't mind. Normally, I don't mind the rain. So, but yeah. This rail station was built by, I believe, primarily by Black Sheep, to provide a rail connection from Infinity Cove Town out to his 7 Towers region. Oh yay! It was late enough we could. Wait, did it just stop naturally?
I just turned the rain off. Considering we're doing a tour, it'd be nice to do it in the clear weather.
Well, alrighty then. And Kiranon, thank you for the 1,000 channel point redeem of the Rainbow Connection. So Kermit's going to talk to us about the rail station, but as soon as I can get my timer up and running. Alright, off we go. Black Sheep can definitely correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was exclusively his build. Might have gotten some help from Daisy on the interiors, and then of course requested maps from some of us to fill out the station. This map is actually my map of Deepwater Bay, my original build area, which I am still finishing, but this is actually a current map. The copies... I put the frog head on. This is a copy of a map that I have in my base in Deepwater Bay, and so every time I update it, it updates this map as well, which is very convenient. But then if we sneak our way upstairs here, we get to the lounge and gift shop, where you've got the map of Black Sheep 7 Towers area. This is the big map of Infinity Cove, which looks like it also got updated with the updates that were made over in the map room. Did I say a Kermit map? current map. And then of course the map of Infinity Cove proper behind there, with our souvenir salesperson. Someone did fix the tables and chairs. These were all busted last night.
Yeah, yes, that was what we did during your break.
Oh, came up here and fixed all the tables and chairs?
Yes.
Oh, that was nice. Thank y'all for that.
It was either that or prank you.
Well, I guess if it had to be one or the other. But yeah, so we got our gift shop over here with the guidebooks and the Mighty Mob Grinder t-shirt. I did not come up with that, but I thought it was pretty funny. And then up here in the top, there's a little, I don't know, lounge area or something for the people that run the train station. And that's 2 minutes. Thank you, Kiranon, for redeeming the Rainbow Connection.
That was the shortest 2 minutes of my life.
It's funny how that works when we're busy actually doing things instead of just faffing about. Oh, hey, Stormdance, welcome in.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Let me
Hello.
I got home earlier
grab
than
you
I
here
was
and
expecting.
increase volume. We got a whole crew along for the ride. I saw you post that you'd gotten home, so that's awesome.
So many new
And
people.
I just got do what?
So many new people talking to. So many new volume sliders to change.
Yes.
Thank you.
We've all adopted faffing about. Yeah, it's such a great turn of phrase. Sweet Pea, thank you for redeeming Smiling Eyes. We'll go Irish for the next 2 minutes. right then. So that's the train station. So at some point, if you want to, you can actually punch the button here and get a minecart and take it all the way out through the jungle. There's a couple of stops, but it'll eventually take you all the way out to Black Sheep's base. We'll probably make that trip out another time. I've got to talk to everybody about base tour redemptions and things like that for the folks that aren't
If you want to go to
streaming.
my base today, you're more than welcome to. But
Oh, we've
I
still
get
got
that
lots of
this
stuff
is
to see
mostly
around the
rental.
Cove, so
Well, just
because we are.
keep streaming and don't stop. Just
do
stream
have
for 7
plans later.
hours.
I do have plans later this evening. But this bridge leads across to Daisy's Vale, which is a lovely little build area. That is, if it's not complete, it's damn close. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Well, let's head over here. There's a couple of builds that are technically part of the Cove proper. The Villager Island Head. I believe Anagram built this. But there's a couple other folks who are part of the server for short periods of time, built houses. This place was built by, I can never tell if it's pronounced Jarhead or
Really?
Jared. Ooh, and that's a thunderstorm too.
Would you like me to clear the weather again?
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Or someone could sleep, since it's a thunderstorm.
It was
Yeah,
also
clear the
nice.
weather.
Thunderstorms do
it's fine.
come with an automat. Thunderstorms come with a convenient auto clearing mechanism.
They do indeed. Or you have someone who's an op on the server and knows the commands. Yeah, all the tables and chairs are borked in here because it's an older version of the pack. But this is a lovely little build, and I'm glad it survived. And that's 2 minutes, so thank you again, Sweet Pea, for the. No, I'm not going headhunting in the middle of the tour. Normally during a thunderstorm, I'd be breaking out my channeling trident and going headhunting with charge creepers, but I'm also not going to do that here in the Cove, because I mean, not that there's some areas that aren't developed enough that a little potholing wouldn't hurt, but anyway, but it's got a greenhouse over here as well. So again, just a couple of very nice aesthetic little builds that people have contributed. And then out this way, you've got the bridge that leads over to Angel of Souls base, and then over here is Wizzy Dixter's old base, which we saw on the map up in the Map House Heritage Society build. But again, it's a nice little place. Wizzy's been gone for a long time, so this is available if somebody wants to move in and take over a spot in the Cove as a home away from home. You are absolutely welcome to. We've got information in the charter document about legacy builds and how long we hold on to things for people before we kind of make all the resources publicly available. Let me see.
And there's Leos.
Oh. And there's Leos joining the game.
I fixed all the tables and chairs.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Thank you. Let's go inside and look at the tables and chairs all properly in. Oh, look at this. Very cool.
Oh, it's a mixed screw gun.
Yeah. The tables and chairs pack is it's very nice for aesthetics in builds around the server.
Here earlier.
Did we? Oh gosh, McScrew Gun's on too. Wow. This is I think this is the most people I have ever seen on the server at one time.
There's 8 of us.
I'm sure Minipax is keeping a hawk eye on the server stats.
It is starting to struggle a little bit, but not like 3 people would have been doing this much.
Yeah.
We're stress testing the new server.
Oh, hello, Mr.
Yep.
Hey,
going
McScrew
Hey,
Gun.
mixed screw gun.
I'm
How's
going
it
through the
going?
Nether right now, so it might be a little chunky till I get back to the overworld.
All the peeps.
Hello, Leos.
Hey, Lewas.
It does help that we're all in the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's really
that's
what-
I'm sure going to improve things.
Yeah.
Are there any Cove members left not on the tour beside Cosmic? Yeah, unfortunately, Cosmic was not. She was supposed to be part of the tour, but wasn't feeling well. So I'm sure she will catch up on the VOD after the fact. But we definitely wish her well in healing, and looking forward to playing with her more on the server now that she's back.
Certainly.
Okay, so we'll make our way out to the harbor, which is, aside from the moss farm, I think is the most recent. Yeah, actually, yeah, Jen, you are still a whitelisted server member.
All the details are in the charter if you want to come and join us.
Black Sheep as well. Black Sheep is back active as a whitelisted server member too. But yes, but if anybody else who's watching is interested in being part of this lovely and fun community, we are going to have to get a selfie screenshot before everybody goes.
I agree.
I'm on my way.
That didn't work.
Yeah, so there's the information. As I mentioned yesterday on my stream, there's actually $10 a month patron support for Joel gets you access to Infinity Cove. But there's a new tier of support as well at $15 that not only gets you access to Infinity. Hey, Lewas. Not only get you access to Infinity Cove, but also get you access to the new Infinity Cove creative server where we can get together and collaborate on builds and all that kind of stuff. So.
If I was not in the middle of a tour, I would make a command for that one as well. But I'm in the middle of a tour.
Yeah, I need to update that, but in the meantime, I'll just talk about it. I was like, mini packs. You can actually tell us a little bit more about this because this is you built most of this, if not all of it.
No. Well, I built the dock area. I didn't build like these bits down here. I believe this was mythical. It was mythical, right? Was it mythical?
Yeah.
Am I misremembering?
Yep.
I don't know,
Really?
but the ships
More?
were built in like a day.
And a thunderstorm again.
Well, that's that. Thank you, mini packs. That cleared far too quickly for anyone to have got to a bed.
And Lewas is just boating around expecting the flood. But there's all kinds
Not
of
wrong
fun.
with the amount of rain we're having.
Yeah, right? I mean, we haven't seen rain almost the whole tour. Now we've had 3. I wouldn't. Surely it's not tied to the number of players on the server.
No, it's because we've got past the point where we should have rain, and I keep clearing it, so it keeps trying again.
Ah, gotcha.
If we sleep next time it's night, it'll be reset.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so basically this area are the docklands, but this area got taken over to be a market of sorts. So yeah.
But it's a very cool harbor build, and I'll say I know a number of us were asked for imports to put into the various areas. This is where you can get your supplies of deep water mead.
Just occurred to me, the server's getting more rain than the UK right now.
It's definitely getting more rain than Texas.
Strange.
The
UK
treasure
could
market
do with
in
a bit
here.
more.
But again, lots of fun aesthetic nooks and crannies to explore, and
Hi, Screwy.
I got my stick. I'm ready.
Hunter's Guild Guide for Monsters. Hunters of Mythrock. I assume Mythrock is yours, Mythical Star, because this is, despite the fact that it says Hunters, this is not me.
Who's been giving the horse caffeine again?
But there's a lot of nifty little details up here, like the crane with the
Oh, you're up top.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Yeah, that bit up there was me. I can claim that one.
Yeah. And somebody put a goat in a pen over here.
Someone
Goat for mini
someone
packs.
someone gave me this goat, and I vaguely remember asking for it, but for the life of me can't remember anything about it.
Wonder what horns it's got.
Because that 2. Oh, you want to know what kind of horns? Okay.
Yeah.
Like what songs we'll get out of them if they ram something.
Yeah.
But you know, the strap down logs and the big moving crane here. Just a lot of fun details with using the droppers and dispensers with the chains and the grindstones and stuff. Really great.
Yeah,
detail.
this is the sort of thing that I've never done before until I did this build, so it was really interesting to sort of have a crack at it.
Yeah. And then up here on the top is the... Oh! We'll see you back in a second,
Yeah.
Storm Dance.
This is the customs house.
customs house. I was going like, all I could think of was quartermaster, and I knew that wasn't right. But yeah, the little.
Yeah, we have to get on the boat for that.
but they've
CJ's on
got
the
these little.
handcuff.
Yes, may I help you? How would you have something to do today?
I would like to see the portmaster.
All right, one moment.
But there's areas
Hunter,
over
Hunter, you've been
here. It's
requested downstairs. Okay, well,
you know,
I
stuff
will go get
inbound from the end, outbound
again.
to Deepwater Bay.
you.
Another one of these, you know, chained elevators that goes up to the next level. Again,
had the
so many
complaint?
fun little details.
Minivax, I believe you had
What's
a
up?
complaint. You wanted to see the portmaster.
It wasn't a
This is our
complaint. I would like to charter a boat.
We have no boats available for charter. Goodbye.
Rude.
Please review us on Yelp on the way out.
Are you going upstairs, Alcon, or are you going somewhere else first?
Oh, I forgot there's an upstairs.
There's two upstairs, but only go to the first upstairs
Oh, okay.
Always an upstairs.
because the second upstairs is empty.
Okay. Oh, wow. I don't think I've been up here before.
There's nothing in the chest. Boring.
But yeah, all the...
I always like the like as safes.
see, now this is the manager's office.
Yes, this is the port. This is where the port
Uh-huh.
manager lives.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Krugen, I don't think any of us put enough detail into our builds to just fill random chests.
I always look because like it could just be, you know,
Leftovers from the build.
materials.
That is true. That is true.
It's always interesting to see like, oh, okay, you had a lot of these. I don't know.
This
here
is
we
a
go
C5.
again.
I've just tried to open it.
All right,
thought it was
if
a
we
chest.
give it another few seconds, we'll be able to actually sleep the night away and clear this.
Okay, well I'll go to the bed. It's just up a level.
Wow. Okay, I got the I got the lightning and the sound in my ear. Addy, thank you for redeeming your 1,000 channel points for lock and load. Let me get the timer started here, and off we go. All right then, so we're pretty much down to just some of the aesthetics around the harbor here. The very lovely boats, and many packs built both of these, as I recall.
In like
and
an
then-
afternoon,
And then the
they just appeared.
2 afternoons.
and then the this was meant to be an output for the Dwarven area, so you've got these great statues, and I do say statues because you've got the one over here that's still surviving, and then you've got the other one here buried in the water with the firebowl slammed up against the wall. It's
Is that what
such
that is?
great
Oh,
detail.
I've never seen this.
I mean, look
Yep.
at this. I mean,
Yep,
he
there's a
rebuilt
fireball
the
right
whole
here.
statue underwater.
Yeah, right here.
I just use it as the way to get out of the water when I fall in and I miss the boat.
But
It was my first use of copper.
but again, the great details where you can see the remnants of the bowl that the statue used to be holding up when it fell into the water. So, just great.
It's a great piece of detail.
There you go.
Now I've got to find my way out of the water.
Use the copper. That's what it's there for.
The copper. That's what you were talking about. All right. And so, of course, the boats here. That one is purely aesthetic. This one has the teleport button that gets us out to the new 118 lands. This boat out here was built, I believe, by Kendo. It was one of the last things they did before they left the server. And it's the Monster Hunters. If you come down here into the hold, there's a very prominent warning about not opening the doors, because when you go in here,
Ow.
there's a drowned with a trident, there's a creeper, there's a
And
skeleton,
an Nautilus shell.
and that's 2 minutes. Thank you, Addy, for redeeming lock and load. Another skeleton over here, and down here on the end, a phantom.
Capture
That
the
was
phantom?
entertaining. Yeah, legit phantom. That was entertaining to trap.
I always just use this as a obstacle course when going to and from my house over here, from the dock.
Yeah.
I never realized there was stuff in here.
Yes. So yeah, very. See, this is the reason why I do the tour.
Mhm.
And we can
But,
actually see Miss Krugen's house from here.
Oh,
Look at
no,
that.
that's not where I live.
Actually,
That's
that's
the other half of
That's
the
the other
part
half.
I inherited.
This was originally that area was originally built up by Cyrus, I think, and then was abandoned. And when McScrew started up, they claimed it as their own. So.
Yeah, now where I built stuff, it's on the other side of the hill. It's a little.
Oh yeah.
I tore everything down that was down here. It didn't look particularly finished.
I've just
So-
turned around and there's like flies everywhere, and then I realised it's actually you guys.
It's everyone coming out.
It's just like a swarm of covers.
Yeah, this is my little cottage.
And now we're moving on to a base tour, apparently.
Well, y'all are. But there's a couple other. There's a little bitty boat down here, which is very reminiscent of one that I remember seeing in Daisy's base.
That's because I copied it from the one that's in Daisy's server.
Oh well, there you go.
How-
I didn't know if
I
you
missed
built
the
it or
server.
if Daisy did, but
No,
It's
I
a-
asked permission.
it's a great
and
little
Daisy
it's
was
a great
fine.
little boat design.
Yeah, well, one of the things I like about it's this boat that's at the side is that it's actually got its tender, which you can get down into from the boat.
Okay. I don't think I've ever
So-
actually been on this one.
If you come over to the side, you've got the open thing here, and there's the tender on the other side.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, these
So
are
you can actually climb down into it.
breaks.
Nice.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be standing in there, really.
Oh, because it's pressure plates on the floor,
Yeah.
Yeah.
activating all the trapdoors.
I've just
Yeah, I
realised I have a boat right by my base. I should replicate it here.
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks a little bit like the one on the other side of the pier
Yeah.
here.
It's probably the same design.
Yeah. So.
Oh, there was stuff in that.
Did you just break something?
Yes, he did.
Lewas, why am I not surprised it was you?
You found the one storage item that had things in.
How? That's a note block. How did you?
Oh, I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, people are playing with the crates.
Not nearly as melodic as the concert I was at last night.
But I guess the last thing to really show off as far as Cove Town goes in the overworld is the Dwarven Tunnels. This is very much mostly mini packs with a little bit of Daisy. Is that correct?
Yeah, Daisy's connected to some bits of it, and but
ceiling.
the design is just my like my base design basically.
So yeah, but this tunnel goes all the way to Minipax's base, out in that direction. This little pillar here in the middle, we'll go in there in a minute. That comes up in the middle of the Dwarven Outpost.
Yeah, I ended up in this tunnel by mistake earlier today. I was
By
trying to get to
mistake?
the statue, and the portal doesn't take you into the statue creeper farm anymore.
You
it
just
takes
have to
into
stand on the
Minipax's
other
actual
side of the
base.
statue.
Yeah. And
Of-
I
of the
didn't know
portal,
how
sorry.
to navigate Minipax's base.
But
So I
then
ended up in this tunnel.
this goes into the underside of Daisy's Vale. And then we're not quite there yet. So here, where this center line of granite pops up, you'll see that this is a secret door. You just toss any item there in front of the door and it opens up. But this takes you down into a tunnel that goes further underneath a different part of Daisy's base, all in this direction, all the way out to a teleport command block that takes you to Black Sheep's build area. And if you go this way, there's a teleport block that will take you to my build area in Deepwater Bay. And all you have to do to close it from down here is just come down to the one fire that's open and punch it out, and the doors close. And then it relights. And that's
Oh,
a
it
huge thank you
relights?
to Minipax for putting in all this redstone.
I had to break bedrock to put this redstone in, if I remember correctly.
Or were they
Oh
deep?
yeah, we're Yeah,
How
we're
do
down
you
pretty
close
low.
Like at
this side, you
5.
just throw another item.
I know, yeah, aren't
Yep.
we?
Yep.
You just
Yep.
chuck an item in there, and it works on both
And the-
sides. So
Yeah, there's one over here as well.
it's fun little secret passages and things. And then a little bit farther down here, there's a side passage that leads to the underside of Angel's base. It's secretly not secret. It's a
Well,
secret
it's
door,
very
but-
not secret.
it's a
It's
secret
very
door.
not
It's a secret
secret
door
anymore.
with it's a secret door with banners on it and blue flames instead of regular flames.
Originally, he just had the blue flames, but I think he kept flying past it. So
Yeah, so this takes you into the underside of Angel's base. So
that's a bright head. Whose head's that?
getting lost in mini packs as builds is a rite of passage on the server. that is
Yeah.
fair. That is absolutely fair.
Doesn't help that I really like my secret doors.
Isn't there a button up here? There it is.
There's a
So,
button.
yep, it's hidden by the
we
hidden
got
behind the
button.
banners. So,
Okay. Makes sense.
but yeah, so this is. Oh, that hasn't been finished. I never noticed that.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Everybody flies past it. So I honestly, I'm normally flying past it when I go
No,
down
that-
here. So,
Someone's dug that out because it's still got one of the slabs there.
oh yeah, that's true.
So I think something was going to happen there and then didn't, by the looks of it.
Or it
Could
have been
even be
just
me,
the
to be
location
fair.
of the it could be the location of the secret door for Angel.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyway, if we come back down here, we'll pop back up into town proper and head into the Nether Hub. Yep, just head up the water stream here.
You're gonna have to
And
hit the.
Whoever gets up to the top first, hit the lever, and that will open a secret door. You can jump out through, or did they close it again? Gosh.
I was up
Call.
first, I guess.
So, and here we are back in the Dwarven outpost. And the way to get back down into the tunnel is here where the lava is flowing downwards. If you look down, there's a
Yeah.
you
have
can see
to
the
jump
drop shaft
into the
that goes
forge.
down into the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
If I've got to build the secret tunnels, it's just
Yeah.
required.
Okay, so at least one person recognized that. So
Yes.
I was trying to remember the next line.
I haven't the
that's
slightest
why
idea.
it's
I think
it's
it's
from
just
Avatar: The
secret
Last
tunnel again.
Airbender.
Oh,
I've
my
only
kid would've
recently
recognized
watched
then.
that episode, so I was trying to remember
Yeah.
the song and I couldn't remember it.
It's not very complicated. I think the next line was like Tunnel of Secrets, or I mean,
Probably.
they weren't super. I was
Something
just
to that
setting
extent.
my spawn real quick before we head up the pillager tower to go into the Nether.
Ah, I'm in a sweet berry bush.
Yeah,
Well,
they're the worst thing they ever added to Minecraft.
I would say leave it alone, Lewis.
No, phantoms are worse.
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
You at least
So, the server started either on the last days of 1.13 or the very early days of 1.14. I can't quite figure out which, but the point is that it was before the Nether update, and so we had
Hunter.
a lot of Nether structure.
You're welcome.
It wasn't super formalized other than the tunnel to the witch farm. More apologies to Minipacks. When as a
Yeah.
server, when the Nether update came about, we decided as a server to reset the entire Nether. And so a couple of farms went bye-bye, and a long tunnel made out of red nether brick and quartz.
Did you not
But
dig
so-
that tunnel out first?
Do what?
Did you not dig the expensive tunnel out first?
No.
Well, no, because we
CJ seems to have
reset. We
lost
just
the boost.
wholesale reset the entire Nether. So, when 1.16 dropped, some folks, Angel and a few other people came in and kind of built us a temporary Nether hub, and it was just like random brick and stone and things. And so we finally got tired of it, and so we redesigned the Nether hub to look like something from. I'll say, if you've ever seen the Disney animated show Gravity Falls, that was very much an inspiration for the name Infinity Cove. And so what we did was we recreated the Mystery Shack, which is kind of the centerpiece building from Gravity Falls, and interpreted it in another palette into the Infinity Shack, to the point where you can see that the S has fallen off the sign onto the roof. So so this is the Nether Hub. But yeah, I'm sure Anna probably noticed the Mario Ghost has survived. It was ported and rebuilt here in the Nether, so it does have a home. There are other anagram builds in the Nether as well. If I fly over here, we can probably see the giant bees. And the giant flower over there.
I've fixed those bees so many times.
Yeah, because unfortunately where they're located, they catch a lot of ghast fire.
Thank you for the bee design, by the way, because I completely copied it for my base.
But yeah, you can see we've had a few ghast incidents around here, but there's ha. Thank you, Kiranon, for the bits. I was not sure. Well played. I was not sure if I was about to get pummeled off of this thing. So the Infinity Shack is the hub that takes us out to various bases. A couple of weeks ago, you probably saw us spending time on stream over here, repurposing all the paths with soil. Absolutely, we love the bees. Actually, that's probably a good idea right now. Set your spawn. But underneath the Infinity Shack is a ridiculous super smelter. Guess who built it?
Never gets used.
It got a lot of use early on, but it's got what, 60 furnaces?
I don't know.
it's kind of crazy, but it can pump out a lot of stuff.
One of the ones
we were helping somebody like smelt up a whole bunch of nether.
I can't remember what we were doing, but we had.
That was you, okay?
Yeah, I needed loads of netherrack for the dark.
Loads of netherrack, so we were just pumping stuff in here all the time. But you put the items in here, you put fuel in there, and then eventually the items come out here. And then there's some individual ones that just need smaller smelt jobs. But
now it's just easier to get nether brick from piglins.
Yeah. But then up here on the second floor, the original concept was to actually decorate out the interior to be like a tourist trap, and we were going to use all these clerics to hold on a sec. Caught that cough. Okay. Yeah, the clerics in here to kind of man the desks and things for the tourist traps. And also to be able to take all the rotten flesh trades from the gold farm upstairs and do something useful with them. But a lot of these are just the leftover materials from building and doing everything in the area around here. And up here on the third level is the way to get to all the... If you don't have a leecher, is the safe way to get up to all the... goodness. All the builds on the nether roof. So,
you have to go up another level.
Yep. So you go up another level, and then you get to the minecart elevator. You just pop in and make your way up to the top. And there's the very cool rift, which is in the nether ceiling. Which Mini-Pax broke a metric ton of bedrock to allow us to put in.
Yeah, a little bit.
But this is the Blaze Temple. So I'll say, thank you, Hunter. There better not be ghasts
I've been
up
waiting
here.
for you to leave the shack.
There better not be ghasts up here. So yeah, anagram. We saved the Blaze. That was very much something that we wanted to save, making the move to the new Nether. So it is now the centerpiece of this amazing build that was put together by Black Sheep and Mini-Pax, and I can't remember. Thank you for the Angry Piglin Mini-Pax.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, this build is just huge.
It's the reason why
Yeah,
we have
I-
the gilded blackstone recipe, because there wasn't enough in an entire bastion to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the gilded blackstone in here. When they came up with the design, it's like, oh, okay, let's see what we can get. And so there were 3 or 4 of us that went out and tore down a 2-part bastion, and I don't think we even came away with a half a stack of gilded blackstone out of it. And we were like, yep, we need a crafting recipe, so we can make gilded blackstone on the server with 8 gold nuggets and a piece of blackstone. And so the oh, come on, there we go. But then up above the Blaze Temple is where our original gold farm is. Which this was built and modified by mini packs. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Stardust. I'm going to step away from all the mine carts and everything. So this is just your standard ring donut gold farm. But it has served this side of the server well for a very long time. And it drops down into the storage over here, where everything accumulates as the farm runs. But you do not have to have an elytra to get up here. There are minecart elevators and drop shafts that will get you up here, so you can get all the way from the Infinity Shack up here without having to use elytra, which is very nice.
Yes, because I have a habit of smashing myself into the nether roof and scattering my gear all over the nether.
Don't do that.
I never fly up here. Never.
What's
I
up,
always
Manipac?
fly up here. Do you want to show the use for the Blaze Temple?
Yes, I will definitely do that. So the Blaze Temple is also how you get out to our Crossroads farm, which is not working currently.
It's working as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay.
Working the last time.
I know it was broken for a
fixed
little
it a
while.
few weeks ago.
But yeah, so what you do is you bring your gold nugget up here and you make a sacrifice to the blaze. And it teleports you out to our Crossroads farm. And so this is, you can kind of see from the map, this is a far out area of the Nether that has had its perimeter cleared.
Or another one in Mythical you did to me.
We're actually, for
It's
context, we're
cool.
closer to the new Nether than we
You
are
can
to the old
you can
Nether.
throw in anything.
That's
really.
true. So yeah, you can see on my map here, this is the old Nether, this is the Crossroads farm, and this is the new Nether. This is the new the Bizarro Inn in the 118 land. So
Lost everything on the map. Oh my God.
but basically you up here.
What did you broke it?
What? And you
Screw
come
gun
over
broke it.
and you come over here and you
Try again, Screwy.
flip the switch to lock yourself in, and it's got the platforms and the flying machines up above that start bringing stuff down in here, and then you normally you use a looting sword and sweeping edge, but I don't have that with me today, so right now I'm whacking at them with my Captain America shield. Going to,
Throw your torch in.
What did I
I'm not
miss?
throwing my torch in. This is my special
so
stick.
and then you just reach over and flip the switch to
Oh.
come out, and that
Oh, the torch is
brings
your special
all
stick.
the brings all the flying machines to a halt before you're able to get out, and theoretically doesn't break it. That's how you're supposed to use it.
Oh, is that what that whole piston's about?
I think you know who to hit now, mini packs. But then when you, and
I'm just gonna stay here.
it collects all the drops. Oh wow, we've got another stack and a half of wither skulls. The blaze rod's coal, all the drops from all the nether mobs. So, and then to get back to the blaze temple, you just punch the button, and it brings you right back.
Now, Alcorn, I'm not saying I leave the thing on and break it. I just didn't know. I knew to use the piston. I just didn't know why to use the piston.
Yeah, the switch activates all the flying machines up top that makes the farm really efficient.
Gotcha.
Well, makes the farm work at all.
I did break the farm once, but that was because I died at the farm. So I
Yeah,
have
I don't mind if
choice.
people die. It's people who somehow leave it turned on.
such a great
don't
statement. I
understand.
don't mind if people die over there. Just turn the dang thing off.
Turn it off before
Did you actually
die.
show the
mini
rift? I
packs
can't
didn't care
remember.
if I died, so this is
Well-
nothing new.
Well,
The what?
Minipax dies there a lot, so
So this was the next build that was made, and it surrounds the automatic tree farm, the industrial scale auto tree farm. Now who came in and helped with all the decoration down here?
Daisy.
Daisy. Okay, so down here we have the quarters for the Cult of the Blaze. So there's a whole set of living quarters. There's some clerics over here that you can actually trade with. But again, a fun additional aesthetic piece to what is otherwise a very industrial build.
Tables and chairs that need fixing.
Of course, I'm pretty sure Black Sheep was responsible for a lot of the exterior design again, right?
Myself and Black Sheep worked on all the designs together.
Gotcha. Okay. I can never remember how much it was able to be done. But then,
Black
yeah.
Sheep did more of the design, like the what do you call it, the architecture of the design.
I
did a
won't
lot of the
touch the
texture stuff.
beds.
Yeah, don't touch the beds, Hunter.
I'm not that. I'm not that bad.
But yeah, so this is a tree farm that will do all the single
It'll do those forwards.
single sapling trees. So it'll do oak, birch, jungle, and spruce. It will not do dark oak because you can't do a single wide dark oak, and it won't do acacia because acacia grows weird. And I guess by proxy, it won't do mangrove for that same reason. But I'm not going to turn it on because it's a lot of redstone clicking and piston pushing and TNT exploding, but it's very efficient at generating wood.
Look at
I
all
think there's
those
probably a decent
sticks.
supplies in here. And then,
If
of
you
course,
want
it
the
breaks all the
sticks,
leaves,
have
so
the
you get
sticks.
tons of sticks, too.
it's like an arsenal from Excrugan.
I know, this is my favorite place.
You know we've got like 27 shulkers of sticks over at the raid farm, right?
Because of witches.
I need them all. I want them all. Bring them all to me.
all the sticks.
All these sticks are mine.
Wants to enchant
But here,
every
okay,
last
here's
one
here's a better place to see the exterior of the tree farm and everything. So, and so the TNT drops down from up there, and then everything gets collected in the giant hopper pad. And
I'd
then
actually
it'll
have better
fall
ways
into
of doing that now, but
Oh,
There's a random nether portal up here.
what?
it's not random.
Mini
No,
packs
no.
put it there on purpose.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know where you are.
I'm inside effectively the wall of the tree farm.
Oh, yeah, that's not random. That is a portal that connects to my base for the piston bolt.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. There's a lot of
Yeah.
new portals over here.
Those
Yeah,
are all
this is-
chunk loaders, I suspect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this was shown off on one of Minipax's streams, but this is a piston bolt that goes all the way out to the new lands. So if you
I think it was actually
need
one of
to-
Hunter's streams. But
Oh, was it Hunters? Okay, I couldn't
Uh,
remember. I knew it wasn't mine. That's all I could remember.
I
Where's
don't
the piston
think
bolt?
it was mine.
I'm pretty sure it was right at the
Out here.
start of one of yours. It was the one that
here
we
we go.
started in the storage area in the Newlands.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No, it might have been one of mine then.
Yeah. So this will take you all the way out to the new lands if you need to get out there with stuff, not teleporting.
And someone has played with it and broken it. So I need to
Of
fix it.
course. Wasn't me.
Wasn't
That's
me.
all I know.
Thank you, Squirrely, but it wasn't me.
Hashtag blame Hunter.
The only time I wrote it, I had adult supervision. So
In fairness, that's the only time I've
Okay.
written it.
And there are a couple of other farms up here. There's a
Well, are you gonna skip the farm? We just went through the portal off.
the farm
Well,
that
that's
just went
not
through the
that's
portal.
not part
Oh.
of.
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's not part of Cove Town.
Then
Yeah, that's part of
ignore
Minipax's
me.
base and is the easy place to go and get rocket supplies.
I
Yeah,
said
that's
nothing.
for the mini pack space tour.
I said nothing.
Yes.
I'm not even here. Can't hear me.
Who said
But over here we have a larger scale bee farm. That was put in the nether by Lewas, I believe, because this way bees don't sleep.
yep, they constantly work. You get more efficiency.
So,
So
as
you'll
long as
just
you
work
as long
them
as
to
you
death?
AFK in here. But it's got one
don't-
side that does the honey bottles and one side that does the honeycomb. So it's a very nice, but it's the kind of the current meta standard bee farm design with the 5 bits of redstone to use the comparator output. And then it either activates the dispenser with the bottles or with the shears, and collects all the goodies. And then over here, I've shown this off more recently, but this is the newest farm up here on the Nether roof, which is the Froglight farm.
Oh, is this I have not been out to the Froglight farm.
Oh, well, aren't you glad you came along?
Oh, there's a bowl of lava on top.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't land
Yeah.
in that.
Don't land in there.
Hunter, stay with the tour, please. Keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. So,
Oh my dear lord.
Liwas and Minipack spent a lot of time breeding frogs
I don't think there's enough
dear.
frogs in here.
in the various and sundry locations needed to get the 3 varieties of frogs, and then the magma cubes spawn. Of course, thank you, Mythical.
It seems appropriate.
I guess it's only appropriate that we
You've
have a
this has
rainbow.
tanked my frames.
Is it?
Really?
Fine for me.
Yeah, it's tanked my frames more than
I'm
the
trying to
dripstone did.
decide whether to be offended by this or not. But yeah, so the magma cubes spawn on the platforms above, and we can, I believe, crawl up the vines here to see all those. And then they fall through the center. They're attracted by iron golems. They fall into this layer of powdered snow where they're broken down into the little ones, which drop down, and the frogs eat and turn into froglights, which you can see there's a decent number accumulating right now. It's fairly efficient.
Yeah, the collection isn't turned on right now.
I'll go turn it on.
Just to clear some stuff out.
Yeah, all the entities will start to.
But yeah, so you can see
go.
these are the spawning platforms. There's enough room for even the giant magma cubes to spawn, and they get attracted to the iron golem in the middle. As I can see an iron golem whacking on one down here. Hey, let him get into the farm. And then they fall down in and end up down in that powder snow. And then along the you can hear the minecarts going now. So over here on this side is where the collection system is, and we'll actually not. Oh, I don't want to go that way. I want to see the collection system on this side. So we'll hop out here. Hop.
I see what
Oh,
you did
actually,
there.
you can't see it anymore.
Come in here.
Oh, here you
Where are
you
you?
can.
No.
Here
Oh,
you can. Okay.
if
So-
you come over here, you can go inside. There's a secret door.
Over here.
We're on the
leads
west
to,
side.
West side.
West side. Oh, hi. There we go. There's a secret door over here.
Yep.
Oh,
Press this button. It's not very secret, but yeah.
it's
Certainly
it's
not
secret
now.
enough.
Are there fewer white frogs in this thing?
No, there's roughly the same amount of all the
And
frogs.
there's 2 minutes on the clock. Thank you, Mythical, for redeeming the rainbow connection.
I think it might be one short of one of them.
So yeah, so there's
Just
hopper
there's fewer
minecarts that run
wa-
across here and pick up all the frog lights, and then they go through a braking system of some kind over here. Since hopper minecarts now get broken as a single entity, they drop all their stuff, which gets shuttled through this portal into the overworld, and then the minecarts are pumped back out to collect more stuff. I believe I got that correct.
Yep. Absolutely.
Nice.
Anybody need any stuff? There's stuff here.
There's lots of stuff here. I thought you guys had cleaned this up.
I keep meaning to come over here and get stuff, but every time I'm over here, I'm like, I've got a full inventory.
I mean, it's hidden, so it's not a huge deal, but. It's like
2 at a time.
Sunday silliness dusting edition. But then if we go back up here and through the portal into the overworld. See ya, Anna. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Hi, Anna.
Yes. This is actually pretty much the last thing, so we can actually be wrapping up here. So yeah. So this is the collection area. And in case you didn't know how many frog lights this generates, the platform built out of frog lights.
Flex.
Well, okay, the flex is that in these chests, these are just individual stacks of frog lights. Over here
Is the
are shulker boxes of frog lights.
Oh, dear Lord.
And so they come through the portal, which is over here. Yep, here it is. I'm not going to get too close to it, or my inventory will fill up with frog lights. And then they get pumped up through water streams and across into that. This is actually going to be one of the first
We
builds we're going
copied
to
it
work
into
on in the creative
last
world.
night.
Nice. But then it's also in the midst of being a frog light farm. It's also an inadvertent magma cream farm too. For the ones that die before they get to the frogs.
I'm gonna sign off. Apparently, it is dinner time in the household. Thank you for the tour,
Okay.
the little bit that I got. But
Absolutely. Glad you were able to come along for some of it.
yeah.
Bye.
All right, respawn.
ya.
Bye.
Log out.
So yeah, so we're gonna be working on the build to make a surrounding for this.
Did he just log out
So-
right in front of us?
Yep.
Did he?
You need to put a sign down there. Yep.
Just
Just
sign. Yeah.
no
I
reason.
don't have a sign.
That's
on me.
what
Does
Hunter's
anyone
gonna
have a
put
sign?
down.
I also could do
don't-
with a second bucket of powdered snow because I'm not sure if he'll land in that one.
And McScrewgun's probably still in the stream, so fair warning.
I mean, he's gonna log in there. He doesn't have a choice.
I know. Still a fair warning. I mean. Oh goodness. So yeah. So and I think that covers all of Old Town Infinity Cove and the Nether Hub.
Thing is
Nice.
So efficient.
Screwy logged out here. But yeah, more to come, obviously. But definitely wanted to showcase some of the really outstanding builds and things that were done in the Old Town area. We're hoping to get much of the same in the new common area as well. There's already a good start with the Finite Inn and the new storehouse that Mythical built. So, Hunter,
He punched me off.
you're drowning yourself back to
me off.
Infinity Cove. Yeah. Really?
Thanks, Mythical. I left you alone, Mythical.
I'm getting out of here while the getting's good.
I find it really impressive how you managed to time the tour to exactly 3 hours, by the way. Will.
I'm kind of impressed by that too. I was not sure that would actually happen. I knew there was a decent amount of stuff to cover. My fear was that I was going to go through it too fast, but with everybody along and asking questions, it was
There are a lot more Magma
really
Cubes
great.
now.